Yeah. Ooh, hey, look. They're like, each other level, they ain't never gonna match. Too quick, run it up like Dash. Wouldn't be Jack. Play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Couldn't nobody beat this. Work putting food on the table, but I don't serve no customer pizza. Nerve hit us up for a feature. Yep, you know what it is. Pick up the pen and the pad, put tweet on the map and rap, and now we up in this. I'd rather be up on my than be. Had enough of all the time, now I see the bigger picture. I can't be bitter and bitter though.
And thanks for tuning in to the our sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA. Thank you. Richard, this should be an interesting game. Both teams boast a lot of depth and could try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
Yeah, the adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 and down the middle. Outside for Jackson. Memphis keeping it alive with the new 14. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Booker the pass to Durant. Basket good. Durant's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Suns.
Great decision making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Here is Brooks. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Combo, he's checked in for the Suns. Here's Morant. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. And again, Memphis no good. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Here's Morant. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. No good from Booker. Memphis has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Control from outside. Here's Brooks. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
It's Morant with the drive.
Hello. That's what I call a move.
Woo. That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Durant, that's good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to Los Angeles. In the corner, it's Payne. That's Biyombo with the rebound.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Brooks. It's rebounded by Paul.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. Well, when KD asked out, he knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall.
Offensive rebound, Tillman, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. And the dunk by Booker.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Morant. 17 points in his last outing. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin helped. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
Kennard, the pass to Jackson. Kennard with the ball. He's picked up by Lee. They double him with Payne. Clock at 4. Konchar. They grab their own miss. Here's Jackson. Knocks it down from 7 feet.
Oh, this is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass.
Payne kicks to Lee. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. No good there. And Jones has it in the corner. Here's Jackson. Phoenix grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
They are really close.
Second unit, you put yourself in a position to succeed.
Jones drives in. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Jackson setting the pick here for Jones. Passes it to Konchar. It's Biyombo with the rebound.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
There's 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Inside. And it's in there.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Ross, that's good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Suns. He totaled 14 points in the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Then there's John Morant. And it's Aldama in at the power forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. He lobs it up. Aldama can't hit.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Jaren Jackson. Here's Aldama, defended by Durant. And here is Brooks. 5 to shoot. To stop the run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry. And it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Morant against Paul. Now here's Morant. D right on him. Bane. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Bane's got his first bucket in this one.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Booker, good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Morant. Yep, it counts.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Kicks it out to Booker. From deep three-point range. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one. Paul against Morant. Pass to Tillman. Memphis moving that ball around.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. And foul.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own. College. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Durant. Lee comes in for Josh Okogie. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. Here's Jackson. Again, Memphis.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Booker outside. From deep. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jones in the post, working on Payne. And Booker kicks to Craig. And the layup's good off the glass. Craig's got 5.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Suns leading by 22. Here's Booker. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 18.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Offensive rebound. On the basket by Jones.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
And here's Booker from the arc. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Jones. Again, the miss by Jones. Booker looking around. From deep 3-point range. Payne in the post. He's guarded by Williams. Payne can't hit. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the pass to Jackson. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Out left to the wing. And there's Payne. That's good on the assist from Booker. Booker's got 5 assists tonight.
Taking on more playmaking responsibilities, Booker has matured over the years, becoming a better teammate.
Jones with the bounce back. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Durant for 3. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly.
Both of these guys playing at their peak in this one. And circling back to this first half, fellas, a decisive advantage for the Suns.
We use a lot of hyperbole around here. I can't even.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. And they double up Morant. Here's Bane. And that one is stuffed right through.
If you want to go out of a double team in the NBA, you really have to sell it.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And the dunk by Jackson.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very you can in that pick and roll set.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. But when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Morant drives in.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
The Grizzlies have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in, and the Suns making a change here as well. Yambo, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
To the paint, here's Bane. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Pass to Okogie. Paul with the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Morant against Paul. Jackson in the corner. The 3. Rebound by the Suns. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Booker up top. Guarded by Bane. Buries it from 3-point range. Durant's got 7 points here in this quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And there's the call on Durant. And that'll be his third foul so far. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. To end the run. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. And that one's good, Ayton.
Just terrific at executing. In the paint, Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Outside Jackson. And again, Memphis no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Here's Conchar. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's Jones. Takes it inside. Good on the bucket. Jones has got 8 points.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Ross for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And too long on the shot. From deep. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Phoenix Suns sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. Driving in. Williams with a clean look. The three-pointer off the mark. Sun shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. And for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Okogie in its small forward. Back to Jones. Lets it go from 11. They get the rebound.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
The Grizzlies shooting 41% for the game. Williams from outside connects from three-point range. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And a deep 3 from Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Defended by Durant. Kennard on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And here's Booker from the arc. Kennard with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the one make. He kicks it to Jones. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Passes to Kennard. Now here's Jones. And another miss by Memphis. Phoenix has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. With 3, Booker, and there's the call on Durant. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And Memphis making a change here. Aldama's checked in. Bazley's checked in for Phoenix. Warren comes in for Josh Okogie. To the middle, here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Booker left side from past the arc, and again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Jones looking for an opening. Into the lane. Here's Aldama. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 14-5 run here. And here's Booker from the arc. Can't hit that one. Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. To the inside. Here's Aldama. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Bazley driving the lane, and it's good for 2. Bazley's got his first basket. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Jones with the bounce pass. Williams passes to Kennard. Here's Aldama, covered by Biyombo. Offensive rebound, picked away. Kennard against Warren. Paul kicks to Biyombo. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Bazley. No good with the triple. The Grizzlies shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Kennard for 3. They get it back. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Devin Booker. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Phoenix. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Aldama gets the bucket.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Suns.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them. Right out of the water, a clinic was put on display here today.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Devin Booker.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. On the wing, Williams. Now here's Jones. Payne covering. To the wing on the left. Here's Conchar. The Grizzlies with another miss. 43 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Booker outside. Top of the key, and another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Jones. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Now Now Jones. So it's the Suns winning easily here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris, big win tonight. What do you think was the biggest factor?
I mean, I don't know. You know, it was just our defense. You know, obviously our offense fed off of it. Guys made open shots, but I think we really locked down defensively, and that's what we're trying to make sure is that we're a defensive team every night.
Well, you were a defensive team tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
Blah, 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 they be. Anyway, got them up as well. Point the fingers to the 12. Put it at is legal, but the